Hey there, welcome to the Movie Review Mom YouTube channel. If this is the first time you've seen my stuff, yay, you're finally here. I've been waiting for you. My goal is to give you the heads up on filmmaking quality and content so that you can decide whether or not you want to spend time or money or both sometimes watching a particular film. So today, the movie I'm reviewing is I.S.S., which stands for International Space Station. This space drama is now playing in select theaters as well as on Vudu simultaneously. The film is rated R and is an hour and 35 minutes. My overall movie review mom grade is a C plus. It's kind of like a typical January movie, if you know what I mean. But first, let me give you an overview in a nutshell, and then I'll point out the things that I really liked, things I didn't like, offer tips for parents, themes worth talking about, and recommendations for other films that are sort of similar that you might also enjoy or enjoy better than this one. All right, so let's dive in. In a nutshell, the film was directed by Gabriella Caperthwaite. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. Writing credits go to Nick Schaffer. Already, the film has won the 2023 SA and WA Gold Award by the Australian Cinematographers Society and Grand Special Prize nominee at the Deauville Film Festival. So congrats to them. All right, so let me give you the list of things that I really liked about this film. First of all, Academy Award winner Ariana DeBose is so hot right now, and the studios are rushing to take advantage of her popularity and talent. I loved her in the two musicals she was in, West Side Story and Netflix's Prom, but wasn't expecting her to show up in the next space movie. What I did expect her to do was a good job, and she does. The rest of the ensemble cast includes Chris Messina, Pillow Asbach, John Gallagher Jr., Costa Ronan, and Maria Mashkova. Hopefully I pronounced those names correctly. And I apologize if I didn't. Now, I always thought it would be really fun to act in a space movie where I would get to float around in zero gravity. I'm always amazed at how they can film not only in claustrophobic small spaces, but also in that zero gravity feeling, that environment. And I've seen different studios do it in a variety of ways, but it's always impressive and it looks good. That part of the movie definitely looks high budget. The story idea is intriguing, and that is that there are Americans and Russians on this International Space Station when the world breaks out in World War III down below. And it's really fascinating to see the special effects where you see fires, atomic bombs, nuclear bombs, or whatever, going off throughout the globe. And at one point, one of the characters says, "Don't look outside," because it's devastating to watch your own planet kill itself with greed and avarice or whatever is going on down there. And so these characters are told, take control of this International Space Station at all cost. So the trust just immediately dissolves and tempers flare and crazy choices are made and on and on. So that was kind of really an interesting idea for a story. However, there were some things that I didn't like or thought could have just been done better. For example, the war breaks out on Earth so quickly that we really don't have that much time to get to know the characters. They arrive, they chit chat, and then everything starts happening. So we don't get to know a whole lot of backstory. Some things come out as the movie progresses. But, if you're American, of course, you're rooting for the Americans. And if you're a Russian watching this movie, you're probably rooting for the Russians. And everybody else would have a solid reason to root for any of these particular characters because we just don't know that much about them. There are some plot holes that make viewing a bit frustrating at times. So try not to, get too out of shape because of that. The ending is a bit ambiguous and didn't make that much sense. Maybe I started to doze off and I wasn't paying attention, but I thought, okay, well, I don't want to give you spoilers. I just thought, so really, this is your only option? Now, I wish the film also took more time to explore the moral dilemmas and the character motivation, because some characters instantly make these decisions. And I'm thinking, Really? That you're just going to go straight to that, even though they've been on the some of the characters have been on the space station for a while and they've gotten to know each other and work together. And yet instantly they're turning on each other. And I'm like, didn't you build friendships? Wouldn't you consider that? And would an astronaut truly be more compelled to act out of politics on a planet that's far down below rather than make a decision that for what's best for the few people that are on the space station? Well, the hotheads prevail for sure. Anyway, I don't want to give you spoilers. So let me give you some tips for parents. I think kids are going to be bored, and so will some adults, honestly. One of the characters admits that she's a lesbian. There's just talk of it and nothing more. We do see a couple kiss. They're not married, they just kiss. There is some reading that viewers need to see quickly on the screen as you're reading various things. We see murders take place. There is talk of war on Earth, and then the illustration of the war just, blowing itself up, basically. We see some violence and some blood. Now, some themes that are illustrated really well in the movie are politics, space exploration, relationships, trust and loyalty, paranoia, control, human nature, trust, war, and survival. So let me give you some recommendations for some other films that I instantly thought of as I was watching this one. The first one is called Rubicon. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen that one, but there's stuff going on up in space and there's some drama and choices that have to be made. I think that movie kind of flew under the radar. I'm not giving it an A. It wasn't A worthy, but it was kind of interesting and similar to this one. So if you like this one, I think you'll like that one. Another one that played on Netflix exclusively was called Stowaway, starring Anna Kendrick. And the fact that she's this, young, petite little woman and she plays this, very smart doctor or scientist, it seemed a little bit far-fetched. But a stowaway is on board and they have, as a crew, have to decide what are they going to do. And so there are some moral dilemmas and decisions that are made that I just found to be kind of interesting. And I am an Anna Kendrick fan, so it was fun watching her. And then if you really want a good space movie that's got some drama and some Earth destruction down below, with fantastic acting and a really interesting script with great special effects, boy, I'm really building this up, is the movie Interstellar. I thought it was so good, and I've seen it a few times. It's been a few years, but I really liked that one because it requires you to think. It's not just a visual eye candy type of relax and enjoy the movie. You have to really think about some of the scientific principles that are displayed in the film. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. All right, that's it. Hopefully, my reviews are helpful in helping you to decide if you want to watch these things or not. If they are, please leave a thumbs up or subscribe or comment down below or all of the above. All of those free actions help my channel to grow. And as you know, my goal is to help you save time and money. Comment down below and let me know what your favorite movie of 2024 is. It's still January, so we're waiting for the really good ones to show up. Anyway, have a fantastic day, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye for now.